Hello, ladies and gents, ladies and guardians. Sorry about that. It's super late right now, at least when I'm making this recording. Feeling really tired, but I had a lot of stuff in my mind. I was like, you know what? I gotta let them know. I get this off my chest. And so, I'll probably have some kind of video game in the background. That way you can look at something like talk your ears off. But anyway, I'll try to keep this brief and short. Is there a specific reason as to why people actually go to like restaurants or fast food places like an hour, 30 minutes before they close? Is like a legitimate reason? Just to get food and annoy them? Do you know how upsetting it is to find someone go into a restaurant or a fast food place and then all of a sudden they're getting ready to close and boop, 3 minutes later, I want this. Can I please have this? I'm like, excuse me, we're closing in 3 minutes. Do you not understand? That's so dumb. Why? I literally type in that comments down there and explain why you actually do that. That's really not nice. Just to let you know. Me as a barista, making coffees and whatnot, by the time whenever I'm supposed to close, 30 minutes beforehand, all my stuff's wiped down and clean. I don't want no one ordering no frappuccinos whatsoever, because if not, I have to re-clean those blenders all over again. And you know how upsetting that is to clean a blender once you've already cleaned it already? Very. I got that out of my chest and needed that, because I was ready to explode when I was closing that one day. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. I hated it so much. Well, that's that. Has anyone ever had that one friend who works mainly night shift and then you work that morning shifts all the time? And so when they finally get back from the night shift, you can't wait to play with them, but as soon as they get back, boom, they're on another game completely different from what you thought they were going to play? Yeah, that's happened to me. If that's happened to you, that's probably happened to me a couple of times. It's very upsetting, you know? Just waiting all day. Not all day. I probably waited for like 2 hours, absolutely doing nothing. I probably watched anime within that time period. It's equivalent to 4 episodes. But anyway, waiting for that one person, you're like, yeah, we're gonna play again like what we did last night or not too long ago, and we're gonna get some W's, no more L's, no more with these randos anymore. But as soon as they get back, they end up going to do something else, way completely different from what you thought we were going to do originally planned when you at their name so many times. But you know, I guess my expectations are a little too high. I should probably lower my standards. Then again, that's what everyone says. Especially like my best friend status. I have a friend who's trying to get to that best friend status, but I haven't even told him what my standards are. And so they're like super high above the ground. You probably won't even reach it no matter how high you jump on best friend status. But I admit his courage and his what do you call it? I don't know what you call it anymore. Well, I'm too tired. I'm way too tired to be doing this. Here I go yawning. Oh. Do you guys have? Does anyone have one of those friends that you know will do pretty much anything for you, even if you kill someone, they'd hide a body for you? I like to say that I'm like that, but then again, I don't know. I have like that one feeling where I'm like, I'm not doing enough for this person and I have to do more for them, because if not, I'm just but then like I have to actually go to other people and ask them that question, like, is this good? Did I do good? Am I a good friend? Stuff like that. But the thing is with those people, like, I don't feel like people are taking advantage of them. I feel like sometimes they overuse those types of friends way too much, and then those types of friends don't even realize they're being used enough. And you have to know the difference between a friendship and being used as a tool. Alright, guys, ladies, guardians. You have to understand when you're being used and when you're not being used. If it comes to a point when you're spending an over excessive amount of money, whether it's every paycheck, every allowance, you're spending way more than you need to support yourself, there's something wrong happening there. I know this from personal experience. Learn how to say no. That is like the biggest thing you can ever do. And you know what? When you say no, it feels so satisfying. I'm not gonna lie, it also feels really selfish. So it's okay to be selfish every now and then. But it doesn't always mean you have to be selfless every single day. Me, coming from a person who's always selfless, never understood this concept until I had it like beaten into my head because I had completely forgot about who I was, and then boom, it was like you're being used. Start looking at your friends and start understanding, hey, you're spending this much money on them, but how much money have they spent on you? None. So kind of just watch out for that, because that's a big kicker right there. A big hit to the groin. If you're a guardian, at least. I don't know what the worst spot on a female is. So whatever spot that is, that's where it hurts. Maybe it's the heart. I don't know. But just be careful for both people who have friends with that and people who are friends with that. If you have a friend who's like that, don't overuse them. Don't always go to them for some odd reason. Try to do it yourself first, and if worst comes to worst, go ahead and ask them. But if you have other people in mind, use them. For people who are always giving your 100% to them, people who are giving you your money to them, helping them out, learn to figure out what's being used and what's not being used. Learn to know who your real friends are and who they're just using you for your money or for your time, your car. Don't let them mess around with your emotions or take stress or give you stress on top of whatever you got. It's not right. Taking a nice good swig. My desk is like super filthy right now. I have like all these papers everywhere from classes, which reminds me I have class tomorrow, which I probably should go to bed soon. But I gotta make a video for the viewers, you know what I mean? Gotta make something for them. It's really cool. I have this Legend of Zelda heart piece and this rupee on my desk too, and then I have a Vegito blue statue. They're really nice, and the heart and the rupee glow up. It's so nice. Except I have to put AAA batteries in the rupees. You're playing a game and you always have to do higher than everyone else. That's not always the case. Let someone else carry you for once at least. Don't be too prideful of where your status is in one game and then it should be transferred over to another. I kind of felt like that today, or whenever I made this recording, where one of my friends, we were pretty much doing way good. We had some really nice Apex videos or Apex games, and we pretty much dogged them. I kid you not, I was at 1100 damage with 6 kills. I was actually feeling myself then. I enjoyed every bit of that game, and so did my friend, and we pretty much said we were the carries. I can't think of the word, but yeah, we pretty much said we were carries. But then one of our other friends left, and so I invited another friend, and we all know him pretty well. And so he pretty much does a lot of damage and a lot of kills every game that we do. And so what really upsetted me was when I was pushing up or when I was scouting around and just making sure the area was fine, I was told to hold up and wait for the carrier to come down. Do you know how bad that hurt from being told from, wow, we're carrying everyone else, to now you're getting carried? Nice. I think pretty much at that time I snapped. I kid you not. My mentality, if you can see that little line going through it, it just snapped in half, and it was like, you know what, you're the carry, not anymore. I don't know. But I guess the moral of the story is try not to get too upset over silly things like that. I had to pretty much calm myself down with just having like calm music in the background and just tuning everyone out, or just turning everyone down, especially in Discord. That way I can just get to myself and say, hey, you carry that one game and a few other games. It doesn't mean you're not a carry. Keep going and keep pushing yourself, and you're gonna get there. You might not get a kill, 5 kills every single game, But you know what? You're gonna get there, and you're gonna do just wonderful. And so, don't push yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Don't try to make yourself the carry every single game. Just because you're good at one game doesn't mean you're always good at another game. That came out really wrong. Please don't take that as offensive. But yeah. And to whoever, you know who said that, just letting you know, you kind of did hurt my feelings a little bit. I guess you can also say choose your words wisely, or think before you say, but I've been being taught that my whole entire life. Only like 30% of the time I'll probably think about what I'm about to say, unless it's like super serious and I have to like one false word is like you're done, it's over. But I did find a nice gamer grill over at my job, who just recently worked there. I'm trying to get some information on her. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Maybe a few digits here and there. Getting a few pickup lines here and there. Except my pickup lines are more for retail management, or not management, retail itself. So I don't know how they're gonna work. But anyway, that's that. Just a little piece of my life. You may or may not want to hear. If not, just skip over it. If not, you already heard it. Another thing is, when you're going up against a friend, especially if it's a one-on-one, whether it's Fortnite, building, shooting off, whether it's League one-on-one, whether it's Yu-Gi-Oh one-on-one, an RPG one-on-one, whatever one-on-one game, whatever one-on-one thing you're doing, what really pisses people off is not getting the satisfaction of winning, but instead surrendering, or DCing, or things that would make you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm about to win this because I know what's going to happen next and they can't really do anything. Well, surrendering, DCing, AFKing, whatever you want to call it, really takes out the whole entire fun of, hey, I just won, but you just gave up my win by surrendering. It really just relinquishes the power that the person just had playing that one card that was going to special summon this card, or getting that one flash Q in, or getting that one spell that you were waiting for and you strategically planned out for. Things like that you knew was going to happen all come down to a surrender. That kind of hurts. So just be careful when you're fighting one-on-one. Don't surrender. Take it like a champ. Eat the bullet. Bite the bullet. Not eat it, but bite it. Eventually you'll eat it. You know what I mean. You know what I understand. It's late. I'm so tired. If you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, it gets really tiring after playing the same exact deck over and over and over and over again. Spice it up and let your other challenger know, hey, I also have these things that I want to try out. Even if you haven't even tried it, try them out. It's just a friendly match. There's no tourney that you're going to. It could be a potential tourney deck that you could use. Or hey, if you're trying to play a champion in League, do different other champions. Expand your range. Don't always pick the ADC or your jungler. Expand out and see what else you can do and what other champions are there. That way you can learn more about them or even counter them. If you're playing an RPG, feel free to switch up your class every now and then, because it really gets really boring when you're facing the same thing over and over again. After switching out after every round, every match, however you want to say it. Just think about it and understand it. So, thank you for listening to me and for being with the channel still. It's much appreciated for me and the group. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful night or a wonderful day, depending on what time you're watching this. And I will catch you later. See ya.